You've just appeared in the heart of the Aztec Empire, 1450. In your hands, a loaded pistol and enough ammunition to fire 200 rounds. Around you, warriors train with obsidian blades and wooden clubs. Nobody on this continent has ever heard a gunshot. You are about to become either a god or a target. The first challenge hits immediately. You're standing in Tenochtitlan, a city of 200,000 people built on an island in the middle of a lake. Stone temples rise around you. Merchants sell jade and cacao in massive markets. This isn't a simple tribe you can impress with loud noises. The Aztecs have agriculture, architecture, mathematics, and a military that conquered dozens of neighboring cities. They're organized, disciplined, and suspicious of outsiders. Still, you have the gun, so you wait for your moment. It comes 3 days later. You're brought before a local commander, suspected of being a spy. Guards surround you, Maquahuitl swords drawn. These weapons have obsidian blades sharp enough to decapitate a horse. 20 warriors stand ready. You raise the pistol, aim at a wooden post 10 feet away, fire once. The explosion is deafening in the enclosed courtyard. The post splinters. Smoke fills the air. Every single person drops to the ground, not in worship, in shock. When they stand again, they're not looking at you like a god. They're looking at you like a weapon they need to understand. Here's what happens next that most people don't consider. The Aztecs aren't going to blindly worship you. Their religion already has gods. Their priests perform rituals that include human sacrifice. They've seen blood, fire, and spectacle. What you've shown them isn't divine, it's tactical. Within a week, you're taken to the palace. Moctezuma himself wants to see this thunder stick. You demonstrate again. This time, you shoot a clay pot from 30 feet away. It shatters. The emperor doesn't kneel. He leans forward. He asks questions through translators. How far can it strike? How many times? Can it pierce armor? Can his warriors learn to use it? You have 200 rounds. That sounds like a lot until you do the math. If you fire just twice a day, showing off or defending yourself, you'll be out in 3 months. No gunpowder exists here, no primer, no brass casings. Even if you had the knowledge to manufacture ammunition, you'd need sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter refined to exact specifications. You'd need metallurgy far beyond what exists in this civilization. So every shot you take is permanent. Every demonstration burns through your only advantage. And the Aztecs are watching everything. They're studying the weapon, measuring its range, noting how long it takes you to reload. These are people who built floating gardens and predicted solar eclipses. They're not going to stay impressed forever. The question isn't whether you can survive the first week. It's whether your ammunition lasts long enough to figure out what happens when it runs out. So, you make a decision. Stop firing unless absolutely necessary. The gun becomes a symbol you carry but rarely use. The Aztecs respect it, fear it, but they're starting to test boundaries. A month passes. You've fired only 12 more rounds, usually into the air during tense moments. 188 bullets remain. You're brought into war councils now. The Empire is planning a campaign against Tlaxcala, a rival city-state that's resisted Aztec control for decades. They want you on the front lines. They want that weapon in battle. You go, but you don't fight the way they expect. Instead of shooting enemies, you fire twice at the start of the battle. The sound alone causes chaos in the Tlaxcalan ranks. Aztec warriors flood through the gap. You don't waste another bullet. The victory gets credited to you anyway. Moctezuma rewards you with land, servants, status. You're becoming embedded in the empire's power structure. But there's a problem growing quietly in the background. The priests don't trust you. You're an outsider who doesn't participate in their rituals. You won't offer blood to Huitzilopochtli. You won't climb the temple steps. To them, you're a threat to the religious order that holds this entire civilization together. One night, 3 priests approach your quarters. They're polite, but direct. They want to see the weapon up close. They want to understand how it channels the god's power. You refuse. That's when you realize your real vulnerability. You have to sleep. You have to eat. You have to trust someone in this city of 200,000 people, and you're starting to understand that nobody here is truly on your side. They value what you carry, not who you are. 2 months in, you've fired 30 rounds total, 170 left. You're using the gun less as a weapon and more as a deterrent you hope never fails. Then the Spanish arrive. Cortés lands on the coast with horses, armor, and cannons. News reaches Tenochtitlan within days. Suddenly, you're not the only one with advanced technology anymore. The Aztecs don't need you to explain firearms now. They've seen what the Spanish can do. Your unique value is evaporating. Moctezuma calls you to the palace one final time. He asks you directly, will you fight for the empire against these new invaders? You look at the pistol. 170